Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, the 17th of September on the game. It's actually almost November in real life. Once again, real life has surpassed us in Farmers Dynasty. I've been playing this game for like 2 years and have gotten through exactly 1 month. Got some new stuff that came out, pretty exciting information. I have purchased both the DLCs that came out last week. The first one is a 4-piece equipment suite. It includes a new tractor that comes for free, a new Flegel tipper, an Amazon wide seeder, much wider than the one that we currently have in game, either of them, and also a what was the other device? We'll find it at the shop. I can't remember what the cramp big body. It's like a 900 series tipper. So we have 4 new pieces. Then we also have potato seeder, sugar beet seeder, potato harvester, and a sugar beet harvester. And that's part of the new crops game that has both sugar beets and potatoes in it. So we can add that. Now, we don't have money right now to do that, but I think eventually we could move this farm towards that. So it's pretty neat that they're actually still coming out with DLCs and stuff for this game. Here we have the tractor. To me, this looks maybe like an imitation Goldner. I really like the beat-down texture. We could fix this up, but I kind of like the way it looks, like all beat down. The problem with this game is things tend, when you upgrade them to like the newer look, they tend to lose their textures. They kind of look real flat. What's up, babe?
So after all that netherite that I got,
Yeah.
I only managed to make 5 ingots.
That should be enough for your suit of armor, though, shouldn't it? She's playing Minecraft. She gathered a bunch of netherite. So what I'm going to do tonight, as we wait for time to go by, and oh, by the way, the rest of our food is ready. But we're going to wait till the end of the month so that we have some product. I did drive around. I couldn't find anybody that would sell me anything. So I don't know if somebody was saying, and maybe they're just talking out of their butts, that you could buy other farmers' products and sell it. I don't think they were trying to be mean, but I think they didn't know. I think it was a suggestion like, hey, maybe you could blah, blah, blah. But it didn't work. So we tried that. So I'm on my laptop right now, as you guys know, or may not know. I'm in England right now visiting my wife. So we are together finally after 5 months. But we had a lot of good stuff has happened over the last month or two. So we've gotten custody back of the kids, and so that means the kids are going to come over soon. And she also got her approval. So now we're just basically waiting for COVID to end and for the NVC to reopen. I guess it's open, but it's a little slow. So if you look here, this is what I'm talking about. So we got the Jack Bear. And I will, this last one. Oh, I'm sorry. She doesn't like my licorice cough drops. We have the Jack Bear C and the Born. And you can see here the level of detail on this is cool because it's got like, like the rusted engine and the transmission and all that stuff. And whereas the new tractor just doesn't, it's very flat looking. It's not that it's bad, but it loses some of its 3D-ness. I don't know, I guess. So I think we're just going to leave this one the way it is. You can refurbish this, though. I did try it. And it looks pretty cool. Like it has like gray wheels. And then if you pick a color, the motor and stuff turns like a blackish gray anywhere where you see it metal now. And then where it's kind of like that bluish color there, it turns whatever color you want to make it. And then there's a matching splash of color in the circle in the wheel. So let's say if I painted the hood red, then there would be a red circle. This metal area in the middle of the wheel would also be red. But then the surrounding metal is gray. So it's pretty cool looking when you repaint it, but I think I'm going to leave it like it is because I kind of like it. So we have 2 tractors now on the farm. This one's got a little bit supposedly more horsepower than the Jack Bear, so we may use it for heavier duty stuff and then kind of swap back and forth. We can kind of save wear and tear on them. And anyway, so we're going to drive around a little bit this evening, and I'll show you some of the other pieces of equipment that have come out. I think you also get a new dealership. Some of the dealerships don't have anything new, but if I'm not mistaken, the 2 southern dealerships have all the new equipment. So We're going to drive down there and we'll take a look. So I will be right back. Unfortunately, I picked evening to go look at this stuff, but here they have it. Here is the new potato harvester. And let's see how much it is. $81,000. That's not terrible, actually. And Farm Sim, they're $100,000. Or if you have lots of social points, you get it for half that. But that's what the new potato harvester looks like. At some point in the game, I definitely would like to do this. And then we have a potato seeder, potato planter. That could probably run on the back of our big tractor now. All right, so let's head down to the other. So that's part of the new DLC. That's the potatoes and sugar beets DLC. And once again, I think the price for both of them together was like $9. So 2 DLCs is $5 a DLC. There's not a lot to them, but there's enough to make it worthwhile. You know, it's like $5 for 4 pieces of equipment on each one. That's not too bad. I need to look at the map. Let's see here. I'm going that way, and we really need to go here. So we'll turn right. I'll be back, folks, when I get there. I forgot that I have a flashlight on my head that I can wear. I got a head flashlight, so there we go. We've got that on now. So this is the other half of the potatoes and beets. How much is this? $58,000. Oh gosh, that's expensive. $58,000 for the beet planter. Look how nice and wide that is. You'll need a big tractor for that, though, and that's why we have some of these larger tractors now in the game. This equipment was on their mind when they designed this. Also, that big tipper, you need a big tractor for that. Here is the beet harvester. This runs about $105,000, I think, somewhere around there. So we have the Grimmy style, or Grim, or whatever it is, harvester that is part of the DLC. So that's pretty neat. I'm honestly surprised that Toplets didn't give me free access to these. I ended up buying them myself. Usually they're pretty good about that, but I don't know what happened there. They're probably mad at me because I never did Lumberjack Dynasty. But the game was such a hot mess when I first got it, I couldn't play it. But I will start. I'm going to start Lumberjack Dynasty over the winter. Anyway, here we have the Crampa, whatever, Kipper. This is the Big Body 900. This is the largest tipper now in the game. It's huge. What's the capacity on this thing? I don't want to buy it, but 28,000 kilograms. Yeah, that doubles some of the other ones. So easily over doubles. This is the largest seeder that's now in the game. This is part of the new equipment DLC. We've got a double wide seeder. Hold on one second, folks. We are really running out of light. So this is the Amazon seeder. Cool stuff. So you can actually use this with the larger tractors like that a lot. And then what else do we have? There's one other item. Here we go. This Flegel tipper. Now what's weird about this is that it holds, if you look at the capacity, it's 11,000 kilograms. I don't know if you guys remember, but there is another of these Flegel tippers at the other dealership. It's tall. It's like double this height. And those also are 11,000 kilograms. The only thing I can think of is this one looks like it's wider. So it might work better with the older harvester that's lower to the ground. So you could get this earlier on in the game, and then you buy those other tall ones later in the game when you have taller harvesters. But this is the same price and the same capacity as the one that was originally in the game. So I don't really know what it gets you, aside from, once again, it's a little bit lower to access, but it's the same capacity. Let's take a look. You know, I never looked at, hey, there's a Lindner. I don't think I've seen that before. Gecko Strong. What is this? 102 horsepower. That's pretty cool. Oh, this holds 32,000 kilograms. So you'd actually be better at buying this than that. So that's pretty neat, though. We actually have some competition now. So this guy's a little bit bigger than that one. What's the price on this one? This is, sorry, that was my phone if you're wondering. 22,000, and this one is, Aaron's trying to get a hold of you, honey. Here you go, baby. This one's 18,000. So it's less money but less capacity. I don't know. I guess it kind of fits in either way. So that's the new equipment. We're going to actually have a full episode, so don't worry. I just wanted to show you this stuff. I don't think I've seen this tractor before. I know it's been in. This is not part of the new stuff, but gosh, I guess I just kind of overlooked it. How much is that? Oh, it's only $79. That's actually not bad. That's 100 horsepower. That can run most of this stuff. And then we have the big monster tractor. I don't know why you'd buy this, though. Right now, there still isn't equipment that needs this size tractor. That's $240, and it's $140,000. Yeah. I think right now our Fendt knockoff is still our cheapest tractor, and I'll have to find where that's at. I got to find the dealership that has it. Oh, look, my headlight is still got my head tracking light on. It's like a Apache helicopter looking for its target. All right, we're going to head home and sleep for the night, and then we'll take a look at the other tractor dealership in the morning. We also have to harvest I've left our chili peppers so that we could harvest them together. So we'll do that in the morning. So I will catch you when I get back in the morning. I'm heading back home to go to bed, so I'll see you in a couple minutes here. Seconds for you. All right, so today's the day that we're going to see if my wife can figure out how to milk the cows and collect the eggs.
I don't want to milk the cows.
Well, yes, dear, you don't have to do it. Oh, this is the other thing I needed to show you. So when you buy the potato and sugar beet DLC, this automatically gets added to your farm. So we have a storage facility for beets and potatoes or sugar beets. I think those are supposed to be sugar beets. Yeah, and those are potatoes. Yeah, for sure, those are potatoes. And I don't know that I've ever actually seen a real sugar beet in real life. I'm sure they sell them at stores, but in general, it seems like they use them in products. So you usually get the sugar beet material in the food that you eat, but you don't necessarily get the actual sugar beet. So they use them to produce sugar. So over here, we have, that's it. Let's go ahead and get our little jalapenos, our spicy jalapenos. We shall put them in storage. Delicious. And next year we will plant more food, but this is it for this year because once again, we're less than 15 days from the end of the month, and I don't think they'll grow that quickly. It'll take about 15 days to grow. So there's no point in rushing it. I'm a little bit leery because if we look at our fields, man, the stuff that we planted for winter is already popping. And it's looking kind of tall. It shouldn't be. This is not good. I hope this doesn't die over winter. We might have planted it too early. I didn't think it really mattered, but I guess it does. It's warm enough that it's still germinating. So we now have a 2-tractor pen here. We've got the Jack Bear C. I'll tell you what, look at how nice that model is compared to the Jack Bear. There's a lot more detail on this model. Man, I hate to paint it. I want to show you what it looks like painted. I'll tell you what. We'll save the game, and then we'll paint it, and then we'll load the game, and we'll unpaint it. So, save game. Yeah, and this is how we do this. We'll just reload this game. But I want to show you what it looks like painted so you can see. Because it's kind of cool. But I like it beat down, and you'll see why I like it. So fuel tank, we're going to paint this. So there you go. That's what it looks like when it's all new. We'll drive it out in the sun so you can see it a little bit better. My wife's in trouble. But you'll notice the motor looks all new and redone. And it looks like a Goldner, honestly. Let's change it. We'll change colors here. We'll make it red like a tractor should be. Or green. But this would not be a John Deere style tractor, so we're going to make it red. Less green. And let's go right out into the sun so you can see it lit up. Bless you, honey. Bless you. So this tractor cleans up nicely. It really does look good when you paint it, but I don't know. I just like that. I tend to like the little. Oh, this is a cool view too. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Whoa, tipping. I still tend to like it better looking all used and beat down. I don't know. It's up to you. But you can fix it up like that, and it looks cool. And it is like a really nice actual multicolor paint scheme. It's not just one tone like the Jack Bear where just everything turned green except for the pipes. So that's pretty cool. But I still like it better unpainted. So we're going to leave it like that. It matches the rest of the equipment on the farm. And we'll have our shiny Jack Bear C as our painted tractor. Pretty cool stuff. So that's that. So I will be right back. I'm going to reload, and then we'll be back in again. So we have reloaded. I'm going to put these away. We're done with the tractors, I think, for the season anyway. So we'll put the Born. But you can tell this is just a beefier tractor than the Jack Bear. I'll put this one in here. Whoops. Oh, easy. Whoa. What the? What was that? Okay, perfect. And unfortunately, you jump so far off the tractor that you end up in a different barn. So that is our new tractor with the DLC, and I like that. That's pretty cool that you got that one for free. I like that. And then the good old Jack Bear. We'll still use this for cart pulling and stuff. Nope. Yeah. Bless you, darling. At this wee. All right, so we're going to run up to the other tractor dealership now and take a look at the other two in-game tractors and see what we have. I think it's funny because the Fendt tractor is a big frame tractor, the Fendt copy, but then it doesn't have the horsepower that the actual Fendts do. I think it's the second largest tractor in the game physically, but horsepower-wise, it's like the weakest, aside from the tractors that you own already. Let's go have a look, though. I'll be back. All right, this dealership just has the little... that's looking an awful... That's a Lindner. Weird, that's cool. So we have several different Lindner, or geckos as they're calling it. This is a 49. See, 100 horsepower, 88,000. The other one had 105. They've really added... I didn't realize they've added so many tractor models to the game. There's quite a few tractors now, and they're all different sizes and stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, the other dealership... there's, like I said, they added a couple dealerships. The other one I think is over here. Yeah, this is the one that we haven't been to yet, so we're going to try. Right? I think we went to this one and that one. And now we've gone to this one, so that's, yeah. Let's do it. All right, so once again, here we are at the last dealership, and we have our maybe Valtra or Fendt style tractor. It looks like a Valtra, actually, now that I look at it. And so this one is, it's 140 horsepower. That actually is not bad. And the price is not bad either, $95,000. It's like the budget tractor. That's a big tractor for $95,000. And then we have our smaller kipper, the 500, and then we have this is another. Let's see, 144,000 or 144 horsepower, $104,000. So another gecko. So we have three different geckos. This one being the highest horsepower. And looking very much like every generic tractor in every generic tractor game that has come out. It is a very base model. Looks nice, though. Modern. It does look like a Lindner, though. But then this guy once again. So this might be might be what we're going to shoot for our next tractor. tell you, that price is a good price. You could probably run any of those big attachments with that tractor. Oh, and this is the tipper that I was talking about, too. We have our Flegel 180. You can notice it's still $20,000, 11,000 kilograms. So it's basically the same thing as that lower, wider one. You can just see it sits higher. To me, it seems like this would have more capacity, but I guess in the long run it doesn't. So might be easier just to buy that other Flegel because it's lower down. And that's that. So we're going to go ahead and head back home and see what's going on chore-wise and go from there. I will return. All right, so we have come back to the farm, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I want to see if my in-game wife will do the eggs and the milking. She's supposed to. Why? Have you been talking to her again? No, she did. The eggs have been gathered. Let's go check the cows and see. What'd you say? You're selling her? Yeah. Back to the Good Wife's Market you go. Yep, she's milked all the cows. So where does that product go? It doesn't go into my inventory. Let's check the inventory here and see. My house looks so nice. Look at my kitchen now. Look, Babs. I redid the whole kitchen. Yes, it's Polish. And I did, look, you want to see the rooms? Because you haven't seen the game, have you, with the new rooms? It's all...
I'm a little bit busy right now.
Oh, fine. Too busy playing Minecraft. Stupid Minecraft. That's new, too. Okay, so let's go in the basement. We're going to go down and put stuff in the inventory. And let's see here. I'll put that there. And we'll put things... Let's see this stuff here. Yep, she's got, let's see, there's 108 milk, 216 eggs. We're going to have 110 peppers now, so she'll make some new pepper plates. And I'm just going to let her be creative for the rest of the month. And then once again, when we get to the, I don't know what day the month ends, so we're going to go for the 27th. So in 9 days, I'm going to sell everything. And then we'll just go day by day and sell little bits, because I don't know, once again, what's going to happen, like what day the month ends in the game. It could end the 28th, or it could go all the way and end on the end on the 31st. I don't know. What is this? Well, that's just the broken door. Okay. But in the meantime, I'd like to take a little bit of money, because I don't think we're going to make our goal this year. I don't think we're going to make an additional $20,000. We might. I'll be kicking myself if we do. But what I'm thinking is maybe it's time to fix up. Hey,
darling.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm going to do green sheep.
Aw, green sheep. Let's see.
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
Let's see.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so we are going to, I think we're going to redo, especially, like, these look okay. This building could use all new air bricks, but it's a little patchworky looking. Our house, I'd like the upper floor. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Like, it's well made, but it's so ugly. I wish we could put paneling or something. We'll see. But first and foremost, I think our cow barn, the second floor, really needs to be done. The hen house is looking really rough still. It's all repaired, but it's not repaired nicely. So I'm kind of wondering about redoing some of the lumber on the barn with new lumber and replacing it, making it look nice and staining it. And the same thing with the chicken coop. So let's see. I don't know if we can or not. I know we've done all this. And you can see how nice that turned out. But the gazebo could use a refresh. So let's go to the store and pick up some materials and see what we can do as far as improving the look around the house a little bit, making it look a little bit nicer. So I will be right back. I'm going to run down to the Home Depot and see what we can't do here. So, all right, we've arrived at Home Depot, and we have wood planks. We're going to buy some of those. And wood glaze. I don't think you can scratch coat and finish coat wood. But wood glaze, yes. Shingles, no. We've got our whole house like shingled. So ceramic tile, nope. Green shingle, that's cool. Wood glaze, boom, okay. So we're going to grab our wood and let's just see what we can do with our barn and make it look nice. Pick it up, and we're going to go home. And I'm going to pick a tractor to jump to, because that's... Oh, that's right, my mouse isn't working. My Bluetooth died in the middle of recording. It's a very bizarre experience. I was like, what? It just stopped working all of a sudden. No, I don't want you to go. I just want you to get off the tractor. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and, yeah, like that looks all nice. And really, the big thing is the cow. I want the cows to be comfy. That looks just so rottenly bad. I wonder, let's see here. Is it F3? Yeah. We'll put down some scaffolding. And I'm just curious to see what we can do. It doesn't let us do anything. I thought for sure we'd be able to replace that lumber. But it's not letting us do it. Is it F2? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. I needed to get it into my hand, so... let's just see what this looks... Oh, that looks really nice. You know, and that didn't cost us too much. And I don't know how much it's going to cost to do the whole building. It probably will end up costing us a little bit of money, but that's okay because I want the barn to look nice. If it costs, $500-600, it's not too bad. Get the scaffolding up all the way around the building because it's really easy to lay scaffolding from the third floor. So we'll replace it around here, and then we'll start on the other side. But, yeah, so it's F2 is what we wanted for our materials. And we're probably going to have to jump back and forth to the Home Depot to pick up more materials from the thing. Unless you have the truck with that loading truck. Which, if you're rich, I could see having that. But I don't... How often are you going to need that thing? Like, I don't... There's that. Let's see if this comes out. Yeah, the decorations come out too. That's nice. Boy, that just looks a whole lot better, doesn't it? Look at that. Cool. All right, we need to... Ow! My legs! I'm blocked by a nearby scaffold. Okay, so we're going to put up another another scaffold around this building here. And we'll get this built all the way around because we need to get up over the manure. And we're going to load this. Once again, the other buildings, like I said, they're not perfect, but they don't look terrible. This one just looks like it's all old and rugged, so we'll make it look nice. Excuse you. Sweet. Ow. This scaffold doesn't line up so well. I don't know. I think maybe I have to go up to the 3rd level to get across to this one. And that doesn't really do us any good, does it? Because it just bypasses it. Well, can we reach it from here? Jump. Nope. What? Who designed? I got it. Okay. A little dangerous there, but in real life you could just grab with your arm and, swing around. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. What?
I love you.
Did you say I love you?
I love you.
I don't know. Ah! Broke my legs. Yeah, look at that. So I think we'll be able to get this all with one pallet. That would be really nice if I didn't have to buy another pallet full of wood. Okay, looked like it was going to crap out on me. Oh, but look at the inside. We probably should do the inside too, huh? That would be another pallet. We're freaking the cows out. Good. Oh, look how much nicer that looks now. Somebody loves this barn. They love and care for it. That's super nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and go inside. And we'll do the flooring. So that's one thing I like about this game. When I first started, whoa, I guess I'm going to rebuild this. I didn't really want to do that, but okay. Jeez. I can't even get in. That looks okay, though, but we'll have to glaze that, so make sure not to forget. I really kind of want a metal door there, so let's go. Oh, well. No, I don't want to. I want to get into the barn. Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute. It looks like I'm going to have to switch over to the glaze anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab some wood. I can't get in the barn until I'm done doing the outside, so we'll do the outside, and then we'll move on to the inside and get that all taken care of. I did not mean to replace that door. That kind of sucks when that happens. But that's okay, because we have free metal over here. So we can just pick that up and we'll anneal our door back to metal. I think it'll be the wrong color, but whatever. It'll be like that brighter metal color. Hot metal summer. Oh, no, it went black. Okay, good. That's what I want. Okay. I like that color. All right, so now we're going to go back to our map, and we're going to jump to our pickup truck, which I don't... Let's see. There we go. And we're going to pick up some wood glaze. And we're going to go back to the farm, and we're going to jump onto our harvester. Works for me. And I wonder if I bring this up, can we glaze these? No. So we could do that to this barn too. Once again, the reason why I'm doing the cow barn, first of all, this one doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit mishmashy, but that one would just look so rough. Out of all the buildings on our farm, that one looks bad too. We'll work on that, but I'm not as worried about that one. Can we glaze this? I'm going to see if we can replace that wood too eventually. I don't think we can. I'm pretty sure I tried that already, but anyway, so let's do this. Whoa, look at that. That looks really nice. And the glazing will keep the wood from, I don't think it does keep it from rotting. It protects the wood. In real life, you probably have to glaze every 2 years or so. It's just like having a deck or something. You'd have to be out there. I remember, man, my grandpa used to hand do our house. Like, he wouldn't hire anybody to come paint the house. He would get up there on scaffoldings just like this, and he used a heat gun to burn the paint off, the old paint, and scrape it. And he like hand scraped my folks had my grandparents and my mom had a pretty big house. Like, it's a 5-bedroom home. Older, like, 1920s or 1918, I think it was built, but it's a big house. And he used to just get up there on those ladders and hand scrape the entire house off. Man, Grandpa. He loved doing it. I kind of wondered, though, he died of leukemia. I almost wonder, like, yeah, those carcinogens, like when you're burning the paint off every couple of years. And that paint's toxic. I don't know. I mean, paint is not good for you to breathe. And so I'm wondering if maybe he, kind of poisoned himself with that. We don't think about that kind of stuff. It's like soldering. Like there's proof that people get sick from soldering too. And I solder quite a bit, but I'm usually, not enough that it's like, that it would cause cancer in my life. But you got to be careful because you're inhaling, burning metals, and that's not a good thing. But I do a fair bit of soldering because I solder, like when battery connectors and stuff break or I need to change them for my RC airplanes and stuff, I solder those. And various computer parts I solder occasionally. I try not to if I don't have to because obviously I'm not the greatest and I don't have a good soldering iron. You need I'd love to have one of those Weller soldering stations that has like the temperature gauge and all that stuff in the real small temperature head, like the little the real minute head for small electronics. I would love one of those someday, but they're like $80 or $90. They're not cheap. But they get really hot, like 240 degrees, and the solder just flows. Like if you get a cheap iron and it doesn't get hot enough, it won't flow properly. That looks much, much better. Look how nice that looks outside. And we'll fix up the inside now too, but that's just way, way better than it was. And we'll look at the chicken coop too. We'll do that building next. I think that we can probably maybe glaze that. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead on the inside now. We're going to have to go back to our pickup truck. So we'll go to the map. And we'll jump onto there. Double-click this. We'll exit when we can. It takes a minute for it to be able to exit. Oh, I've only got 6 pieces of wood left. We're going to have to buy more. And then back here, and we'll jump to the harvester again. Meow. Not you, Meow. Yeah. So, let's see here. I'm thinking pretty quickly we're going to run out of wood here. Yeah. Yep, and I just ran out. Did one set of braces. Okay, back to the pickup truck. It's like the banana dance. Okay, and then we're going to get one more thing of planks. That should be enough. So $500 for our today's project. Once again, it's not too expensive. You think it's too expensive? I don't. All right, so let's get him back in there. And we'll continue to replace these planks. Wow! Do you have indigestion, dear? I'm so mad. I've had heartburn for the last couple days, and I went to the store to buy antacids, and I bought them. They weren't expensive. It was like $2. But the guy never put them in my shopping bag, so I came all the way home looking for relief, and no such thing. So I feel better now, though. I didn't eat too much for dinner, so I'm not all heartburny. Let's see, replace these stairs. Good. That looks nice, and we'll head upstairs and yeah, let's rebuild old planks with wood planks. Ooh. This is going to be so nice when we're done. I'll tell you what, we could put hay bales up here, or straw bales, or whatever they call them in this game. It's kind of a conglomeration of hay straw. In fact, there's our stores right there. It's already up here. I think we're going to have to buy another pallet of wood to do the other building. Oh, well. Good. I like the way the floor disappears. That's pretty cool. But the one thing I do like about this game, and once again, it's I've had friends that own farms, and we actually helped them do this. My friend Chuck and Patty, they had a oops, we're out. Crap, I knew that would take a lot of wood, and it sure did. We're gonna have to probably buy more glaze too. They had a hay barn that was when they bought it from the farmer. They had the people before them hadn't taken really good care of it, and it was just starting to go. And Chuck was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, we could build a new one. That's gonna cost a lot of money. I would like to, if you guys could help us, just we'll get together for the weekend and, come on down and you guys can help us put a new one in if you don't mind. And we were like, yeah, that's fine. So we went down and they basically had like a really nice setup, like a spa type setup in their home. And so they were like, you guys can, just use it like a spa for the weekend. I mean, obviously help us, but then in return you can stay and use the spa, We're like, yeah, cool. So it ended up being a nice trade. We got to do some work, but we helped them basically do the same thing. We went through and found all the rotted boards and took them out and then replaced them with good boards. And it doesn't have to be like finish work like you're doing a house. It's a barn. So, sand it down a little bit and screw the thing in and you're all set. And when that was done, the barn was really nice when we got finished with it. It took us about 2 days to rehab it nicely, and it wasn't that much work because we had like 10 people that did it, and it was came out really nice like this. And they were pleased as pie. All right, let's go see next door what we can do as far as replacing wood in that building. We'll come back and glaze this. Oh, we'll just let the gazebo. Oh, it will? Oh, look. Oh, we definitely want to do this too, so. I can see us having to buy another. We'll have to we're going to have to buy more glaze too. This is going to cost. Okay, this is costing more than I thought it would, but if we're under the $10,000 mark, I'm happy, and we're definitely going to be way under that, so I think we're going to be about $2,000 total when we're done with all this. Can we do these? No. Oh, that's not even that's an electric pole. That probably belongs to the city. Okay, there's that. Nope, that does not belong to us either. Ugh. Please tell me did that get rid of our solar panels? Weird. But okay, well, it is what it is. I'll have to buy more solar panels, I think, and put them on there. Oh, we can sit on the bench. Boy, that looks nice, doesn't it? Did that have solar panels on it? If you guys remember, let me know, because I'm pretty sure it did. Maybe, but you can't get up there, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll leave it like it's fine like that. It doesn't have to have solar panels on it. I mean, it's a good way to make some passive income, and we'll still get the boost. Yeah, look at this, though. Oh, boy. This could go on forever. Oh, man. Well, we might as well do it while we're here, making it nice. Might as well do the whole farm. It's not like we don't have the money, and we're gonna have to wait till next year to do the expansion. I'd say by next summer, like midsummer, we'll have enough money to buy the second set of greenhouses. Let's hop back to the shop. Come on. Come on, map. Nope. There we go. And we're jumping here. And I think no matter what, we're going to have to keep coming back anyway, because I think you have to, after you use a certain amount, you have to reload anyway. Like, so if I go through a whole pallet, I got to come back here anyway. How did I get over here? Just fight one a new doggy house. I gave my dog a new doggy house, honey.
You've been weird again.
You know better than to ask that.
When have you ever stopped doing it?
That's right. Bagok. Don't you fret, chickens. You'll have a beautiful new house. What? You looked around all suspicious.
I thought you were looking at me. I felt your eyes.
Are you looking at me? Oh, chickens, you're going to love your new house. The most happiest chickens in the world. See, that's what I did. I did rebuild solar roof tile with solar panels. I will put those back. That makes me mad. I don't want to. Okay, we'll do that. But I want to leave the roof solar tiles. Yeah, okay. So you got to be careful what you do there, because that's what I did on the gazebo when I ruined my solar tiles. So we'll fix that. There we go. And we'll go ahead and replace this door. We're going to have the happiest chickens in the world. Don't you think, babe? They got an all-new clean coop. Fresh lumber. They've even got new... Oh, I ran out. Crap. Back to the pickup truck. I think this will be the last load that we have to buy.
Okay, I need another, let's say 12. That'd be good.
And we're just around $1,000 right now on the project, but we're gonna have to buy glaze, and the glaze is gonna cost us some moolah. And I'm gonna have to buy 1 pack of solar panels. Or should I just leave it? I don't know. It really bugs me not having the solar panels on the roof, but it also kind of looks cute, like having our little gazebo with no solar panels. But I don't know. I think I might have to. I mean, in a day or two, actually, well, those in particular probably will take longer to make back the money, but maybe like a month or two for them to pay for themselves. Hold on, chickens. Don't you bagawk. I don't know why those corner pieces take so much wood, but they take 4 pieces as opposed to 2 for everything else. I don't know. Ow! I just banged my hand on the table. That freaking hurt. Real life injuries while recording. Hey, the rooster's hanging out in here. Yeah, I'm the rooster. Hey, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Very nice. Chickens, do you like your new home? I'll tell you what, this would add a lot of fun to Farm Sim if this part was in Farming Simulator. I mean, we have it in this game, but like this really does make it your farm, you know, like, hey, this is mine. Okay, cool. So now we need to get our glaze. I'm pretty sure that we're done with everything that we need to do. Let me just walk around the house a little bit and see what we got. The gazebo's been updated. What, babe? Thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, look, we can do these too, though. We'll do these. Sweet. You know what that means? It means we're gonna... That our farmer couple might have some children soon. So we got these all ready for playtime. Good, 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 good. Looking good. So if you're looking for time for things to do in the fall, this is definitely one of them. You can go around your farm and spruce it up and look for different projects to do around the house. And that is one of the things I do like about the game. You know, we got our crops growing. There's not a whole lot to do aside from wait for the end of the year. So, and then sell all the stuff that we have off. But until then, you know, we can just make sure we get all these little projects done around the farm, and each year we can pick something to work on. And like I'd like to change that to plaster so the top of the house is like white instead of brick. Here we go. Once again, the rusty metal is free, so there we go. Though it seemed like it just ran out, didn't it? Did I run out? No, it's still there. Okay. So let's go back to Home Depot. And now we're going to start using up our wood glaze. And it's going to bother me not having those solar panels on there. So I think we're going to sell the remaining wood, and we're going to go ahead and grab our glaze. And there's only 12 pieces left, so we definitely need to... Well, we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to have to be back here pretty quick because that's not going to go very far. Okay, so back out to our area here. And, oops, what? Did I go the wrong way? I'm so lost right now. Tell you what, this game does push my video card to the limit on this computer. It's kind of surprising how framey it gets. Where, like, the real Farm Sim doesn't. Even SnowRunner doesn't push it this hard. Okay, so we'll start, gosh, I guess just back in this corner and we'll work our way around the building. So let's go ahead and get our glaze out, and I'm going to go ahead and get this glazed. So I'm going to work on this over the next couple days. I think we've got probably a long enough episode here to make everybody happy, and we're in the gosh, almost an hour now. This is probably the longest episode of Farmers Dynasty I've ever made. I'm going to have to go back and forth. So I'm just going to get all the glazing done for the wood that we replaced, and I probably will replace the top of the gazebo with solar panels again. It's going to cost me some money to do it, but every day we get $150, so it'll pay for itself in a week. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And I will see you next time we do Farmers Dynasty. This has been great. Also, keep your eyes open. I will be starting Lumberjack Dynasty probably sometime in mid-November, maybe early December, once we're done with the release of the new Farming Simulator DLC. Also looking forward to maybe possibly Medieval Dynasty. I'm going to put in for a free code for that one and see if I get it. So anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And this has been a lot of fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.